What? All right. Hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine. I can hardly see that screen, JJ, so when you have a chance, can you please bump that up a little bit? Small. Very small screen. Anyway, welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, and still really small. Come on now. I'm used to that giant screen.
You know, not everybody's you. They can't get that big.
That's crazy. All right. Anyway, we're located in beautiful downtown Geisville, California. Welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother Grady and I, we taste through some wine. We do a little couple pairings. Dispense a little information, but most of all, just try to have some fun.
Lots of fun. It's all about fun.
All right. So welcome, everybody. I certainly hope that everybody is doing as good as we are. All sorts of great things going on down here.
There's a lot of stuff happening in crazy little Geyserville.
We've gone from Megadeth, what was the top tier?
Purple. We were purple death. We were at purple death.
What's the worst color ever? Purple, but that's how it is in California. So our worst will be purple for an entire year.
Now we're just red.
And we've gone to red, which seems a little more dangerous than purple.
You would think.
Purple seems to be a friendly color.
Purple is more friendly, like purple rain.
It is. Oh, I love it.
But red apparently is the date.
But we've moved into purple, and then even San Francisco is in. Again, not.
Are they in pink? Have they gone to pink?
No, they're sticking with orange right now.
Oh, nice. Orange sounds like
things are starting to go good for us here. I know that around the rest of the country, everything's going good for you guys too. So another good reason to celebrate that things are getting going down the right track.
Everything is moving in the right direction, and we're super excited about that.
And speaking of right tracks, we've got the barrel tasting coming up.
Tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. Absolutely fantastic. We've got these two little guys here, some barrel samples. We'll be tasting
is that barrel samples?
Those are some fancy barrel samples.
Nicely done.
Right now we're drinking the La Classique. Oh my God, you must buy it now before Grady and I drink it all up. We got the pre-release sale going on with that.
And it's tasting beautiful, kids.
You've got the new 2020 Viognier still in the refrigerator, apparently.
Yep.
All right, we'll be tasting
still in the refrigerator. Maybe I should grab some of that.
And I don't know if anybody can zoom in on this. This is really exciting. I might have to taste that. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, we've got barrel tasting coming up tomorrow. So Danny's going to be slinging his dogs, serving up some cheesy potatoes.
Yep.
And
we're pretty much sold out for tomorrow. But if you're feeling crazy and you want to come up, give us a call. We may have cancellations. But definitely make reservations for next weekend.
Anybody that's on that list is going to cancel.
I don't think they are.
Especially since this is going to be going.
Unless they get hit by a truck.
But here's the deal. We've got a few reservations for next week.
That's right, the 27th.
But we won't be slinging dogs, but we have regular reservations open for Sunday. So still
Sundays
come Sunday,
are still totally
but
cool.
it won't be the whole
hootenanny with Danny slinging dogs.
No.
But you should come next week too, because the 27th he's doing the chili and the taco things, the nacho tacos.
Why would we do chili?
Tacos, nachos. I get nachos and chili confused.
Hey, speaking of nachos and tacos, Anna, the front of the hot dog cart does need a little love with some chalk marks. So if you could find 5 minutes to do that. We're still trying to get things together here. Setting up the whole back patio, looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Looking very nice. We still have our tents up in the heaters, so we're going to be good. That's nice.
Because the rain, it was still raining up until like 20 minutes ago, but now it's looking beautiful out there.
Looking real good.
Looks like sun. I'm liking it.
Oh, man.
Brad, how do you get the aromatics on such an amazing rosé?
I don't know.
I'm going to call it the Sangiovese then.
I think
Joe's special Sangiovese in this delicious blend.
It's not Joe's Sangiovese at all. But what does it is other people intentionally try to take the aromatics out.
That's right.
For some reason.
It doesn't make any sense.
They're just there for me. I mean, like, look, you smell great and taste great.
Well, you don't make anything unless it has great aromatics. That's part of your fun.
It does. So the rosé, holy mackerel.
Wow.
We've been talking about it for the last 2 weeks now. Yeah. It is, we are going to, after next week, we are going to put the lock and key on this wine. It is just, we're drinking it like it's going out of style.
Anna, hide a few bottles.
We have got to lock that wine down.
Yeah, it's out of control. Brad, the aromatics just lead you right down the primrose path.
After next week, we're going to stop drinking these things.
Danny?
There you go.
Hi, everybody. Good thing I have a few hidden myself, too. Don't worry.
Nice. Well, we never worry about Danny because we always know you're on point, sir.
Oh, man. Anyway, the La
Hi,
Classique
Freddie.
doing absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I'm drinking actually the 2020
Ooh,
Viognier.
you
That's
lucky
also on
duck.
the pre-release. And just in the last week, Viognier is a much bigger wine, a lot more aromatics and things like that.
Yeah.
It was a little restrained last week, where this week, even after my shot, I can still taste through these guys.
Nice. So your taste is all coming back. Your nose is feeling good.
I hope so. Do you want some Viognier? What was that? You took all the rosé. All right.
Well, maybe I should try some Viognier because the rosé was fantastic.
Awesome. So Viognier again, mid-bodied, not as heavy as a Chardonnay, but not as light as a Sauvignon Blanc.
Not at all.
Just
getting some nice pear action there on the nose there,
I
sir.
think it's a pear, a little jasmine, a little honeysuckle, some nice aromatics.
The aromatics are delightful.
Definitely bright, crisp pear.
Ooh,
right up front.
Oh boy.
And then some nice apple, maybe a Fuji. We're not talking Granny Smiths here.
No,
and what I'm finding this is still super young. I'm finding that transition needs a little time, and that's why this is a pre-release sale.
Right.
Because this, I believe, still needs a few more months, maybe 2 or 3 before
to really
it's
come
come
into itself.
really together.
So this is the last chance, right, tonight to get the white sale from the previous vintage. So if you wanted to get some of that 19.
Oh.
If
I was
you
trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Because we're going to the 20.
There's plenty of chances. This wine's not going to be released for 4 months. So I was wondering why this was going on the last chance sale.
But for not this one, the 19, you've got Axina, you've got Night de Sauv Blanc, you've got Skins, all still on sale tonight until tomorrow morning, until midnight. Brad will cut it off and it'll be done. So if you'd like that extra $50 off a case or a mixed case of any of those fun wines, this would be the time to do it.
Yep, got to get it in quick. That's awesome.
Thank you. I will check the email before I go home. Make sure that no one gives this out. But the 2020 is pretty spectacular. I'm liking it already. You know, it does have a delightful aromatic quality.
What kind of aromatics does it have, Grady?
Well, like you said, it's got some of those florals. It's got some of that jasmine, some of that honeysuckle, kind of sneaking around the back end. And that's the neat thing about your wines. As they warm, even more excitement comes out on the nose.
What did you say about honeysuckle?
It's that honeysuckle jasmine
on the back end.
It can. I've had that happen to me. One time I backed up in a honeysuckle vine, and hello, nurse.
All right.
I was back in Kansas, though.
That's I'm really pleased with this. Just in the last week is really
it's changing character.
Really moving forward.
Oh, it's
so
beautiful.
Fantastic. So for all the Viognier fans out there, this one, get it on the pre-release. You're going to get it. This one absolutely is not coming out until summer, maybe even closer to fall. The La Classique is probably 2 months away before we actually start showing it again. Nice. But they're both really drinking all right. Yes,
they're starting off. They're coming out the gate very strong. I would probably say.
All right. Those are the fun things. The 2 first wines we're talking about. A couple other things. There's only 2 reservations left for the 4 dinner series with Brad and Jim, where Jim and I talk through the wines, talk about a little bit of winemaking practice, but mainly focus on the food aspect. There's only 2 reservations for that, so please, if you're thinking about jumping in, jump in now.
Jump in now, because they're going to shut it off, and we'll be done. And you'll have to be on the waiting list for the next one, which will be, when do you think? April,
We're going
May?
to do a barbecue thing probably in June.
Ooh, June. That'll be fun.
Nothing's completely set in stone yet, but absolutely, Jim thinks. Or Jim would like to see what his ribs taste against mine. And
he has no idea what he's getting into. Has he seen this? Has he seen
Jim,
that you won the barbecue against the fireman?
I like the fact that he's brave. So we'll have some barbecue throwdowns.
He's going down.
June. I don't think it's going to be a dinner series. It's probably going to be 2 barbecue throwdowns where maybe we'll do some a barbecue cook-off,
right?
And then pair it with some wines, and maybe go into size or something. So lot of things going on, but we will have at least 2 shows in June. For
but
that.
Please get in on this next one because the last one was so much fun. It was so delicious. Good times.
That is true. And then 2 spots left. Our reservations. We're still reservation only, so that's all really nice and fun.
Yes, we are.
So
call me up.
In about 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to be trying some of Danny's brats and some of his. I think he's got his Italian sausage hanging out over there.
What the heck?
And then he's also got some hot dogs, some fun stuff like that.
Nice, because that's what we're doing this weekend. Danny's got that hot dog cart.
And then everybody was asking me, well, what wines is it paired with? I was like, it was just supposed to be food, not a pairing, and I can't believe I didn't think about it. So we'll see if it pairs with something.
I've got a feeling it'll pair with anything that you make.
I just think it's easy food, and if you got a glass of wine, it's going to be all right.
That's part of the fun.
All right.
Absolutely
the
part of the fun.
Viognier really coming along
Super exciting,
quite
Brad.
nicely. Gosh, where do we want to go next, Grady?
Do we jump right into the stuff, or do we tease a little bit? Do we let them wait before we start getting into the really fun things?
I think I should get into it now.
Fine. Let's do it.
All right. Sounds good. I'm ready. I just can't wait.
I think you're anticipating it so much. You just got to go now.
Yeah, there's some of you have got the preview of the 2019 Malbec.
Yeah.
Because that went out in the for the blending party.
And was that just the straight Malbec?
That was just the straight Malbec. So
Okay,
some of you guys
if you did blending party,
got that, and so that was, gosh, how many months ago was that?
It seems like
that was
forever.
basically only a year old.
Right.
Now it's another 5 months.
Mhm.
So here is the new 2019 Malbec, a little bit of a preliminary blend. It does have a little splash of Grenache right now and a little splash of Merlot,
fun.
which is really nice.
So did you put that together before putting it all into the barrel? So you're going to see how it tastes together and then...
No, everything was kept separately.
Okay.
And this last couple of months, I've been tasting all the done wines that I'm thinking about getting bottled this year. And so you got to taste through them and see what they are.
Right.
And this is just a little quick preliminary blend of what I think it's going to be. It's most likely going to be the blend, but it's just a little quick blend for it.
Nice. And it's been a long time since the Bastard has been in the house.
Yes.
Do you remember what you blended the Bastard with last time? Way back in the way back days?
No, but I'm sure there's people online that can tell me.
So, Brian and Aaron, go ahead and grab a bottle and tell us what we blended it with.
I don't have a bottle here to look at.
We do have one bottle to look at.
Why do we have a bottle to look at?
Because they're going to come pick it up tomorrow.
Oh, it's for them. Wow.
Sorry, Anna. Oh, God bless America. Cab Sauv and Merlot.
So it's 90% Cabernet.
80-10-10.
80-10-10. All right, so 80% Malbec,
Malbec.
10% Cabernet and Merlot. Right now, the Grenache was really just working nicely with it. Really pleased. And I didn't think it needed any more structure, so I don't see Cabernet making it
In this one. Because last time it needed structure. This time,
well, you can tell me.
I'll find out. Oh, my God. The nose is starting off super exciting.
Awesome. I'll be right back, Grady. What's the nose smell like?
Let's see what it's smelling like here. There's something dark and brooding on that nose.
Dark and brooding?
Yes.
For a Malbec?
For a Malbec. It almost smells like the 16 Father. It's got some of that plumminess coming through. Are you getting some dark plum, or is it just like crazy black cherry going wild?
Okay, so wait a minute. Can you run through exactly what you just said again?
So there's some plum.
No, starting at the beginning.
All right. So
I think you just ran through like some gamuts of.
There was the whole gamut.
We had dark and brooding.
Dark and brooding, right off the top. Mm-hmm. And then I got some plummy notes. And then when I swirled it around, I got some dark cherry, but maybe it's a dusty. There's something dusty going on there.
To me, I'm getting a little bit more of a gooseberry.
What?
With a little butter.
Gooseberries? I'm missing the gooseberries. But then again,
oak.
I always skip the gooseberry pie because it wasn't my fave.
Okay.
not a gooseberry person.
No, it was pretty close. There was definitely some plum running around
Okay.
there.
All
I
right.
would call it a younger. Maybe I should have let that plum hang another week.
Oh, the plum that I threw at you when you were a child.
Yeah, so you.
So it was ripe and green.
It's not
bam.
quite ripe yet, but it's almost there. The dark and brooding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting. The plum can be a darker flavor.
It can be. Absolutely.
I'm getting some nicer cherry. I'm also kind of getting some other berries in there, some raspberries running around as well. This one saw all French.
Yeah, I could see a little berry action going on there.
How about the finish?
Oh.
Now this one saw some nice medium toasted French.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not looking for heavy tannins or any kind of big bite.
No.
And it was only about 20 to 25% of this wine was in new French oak, and then everything else was very neutral American or French. So it really didn't matter at that point. So I'm getting a little hint of vanilla.
But the tiniest hint. It's not like up front at all, but it's definitely there, but in a much more subtle way. But the finish definitely has a darker, heavier note on the back end.
So what would that darker note be?
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm getting more of a bright note at the finish.
But there's a bright at the end, but right before it kind of dips down and
What
it gives
cheese
you
were you
something.
eating? What cheese were you eating?
Oh, it was this one.
Okay, it wasn't a stinky one?
It was not
the middle?
Not the stinky one this time.
Let me see. Oh, okay, that's a nice parm.
See? Yeah,
nice,
that parm.
Nice bright.
It did this dip. It gave me a dark, and then it jumped back up to brightness at the back end. And it's not a berry. It's not a berry.
Actually, I think it's, to me, the darkness, all the darkness I'm getting in this wine is all on the plum side. You have nice cherries up front. Everything's, well, actually beautiful aromatics. And then the plum is all I'm getting for anything. I'm not getting anything darker than a plum.
Nothing darker than a plum.
Like a cassis or anything like that?
No, not cassis for sure. But maybe I'm confused because the plum and the cherry are kind of like blending together right at the end there.
Coming together. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Because it goes plummy, and then it kind of brightens back up at the back
Actually,
end.
with this beautiful Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yes.
I'm actually getting a nice earthy note. So what I think it was the Parmesan.
Yep.
Was taking those the cherry and the plum, and it kind of brought some earthiness to it, and you get the brightness you were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Those little salty surprises are nice up front, and then the Parmesan is actually giving you a nice bit of earthiness rolling through. So
maybe it's not
another fruit. It's not another fruit that's coming through.
Earth.
It's the earthiness that's coming from.
It's earth, and I was getting that, and I was confusing that with a fruit flavor. Oh man!
Just like last week when Miss Potina got confused.
Oh my God! What the heck was that? She was on fire, and maybe not the way you want. I mean, that's a baton on fire that got dropped and then lit the backdrop on fire. That was really intense. It happens around here.
Nice. I think that's what was going on with the Malbec. Anyway, for those of you fans of the Bastard, we're going to get this baby bottled up in August.
Yes.
And then, of course, as soon as it's bottled, we'll let you have it. But then we'll at least keep it for 6 months, so I wouldn't see this in the tasting room any earlier than early next year.
And so I'm going to not eat any cheese this time when I taste the Messenger. I'm going to just let...
Well, you can.
But no, I shouldn't because it clouded my judgment.
It just took me 10 minutes to figure out what the hell you were talking about. Which is,
my God, which has been normal since we were kids.
That's about 6 hours earlier than what it normally takes me to figure out what you're talking about. So that does make a sense when you're talking about this. Oh, look, what is this coming over here? And Danny's
Before
got
we
his
get to
Italian
it-
sausage coming over here. Come on, Danny. What's the matter you?
Hang out, kids.
All right, I figured I better break this up real
What's
quick.
the matter
Good thinking.
you?
All right, somebody want to move that for me so I can
And hit the mark.
hit the mark there?
Look at that. Oh, Danny, you hit it perfectly.
Wow.
Look, I'll even
That-
do a little turnaround.
Oh, my God.
for the
Mmm.
cheesy
Damn.
potato.
Yes.
All right, so Grady.
Thank
that's for
you.
you, Brad. That's
So,
for you. So we
Thank you,
have
Danny.
on your left is
Yes.
the Italian sausage.
Nice.
Okay, and then on your right is the bratwurst.
Beautiful.
Okay, grilled to perfection. And then in the
course.
middle here, we have my world famous cheesy potatoes.
Can you
that
see
we
those grill
tried
marks,
some fun
kids?
different cheeses.
He's got some new cheeses
time.
in there.
Grill marks.
Yes.
And Miss Fotina is one of the cheeses that are going in.
Don't start.
All right.
All right.
We have a Fontina that went in there this time. And then I think we even put a little Swiss,
There was some Swiss.
What?
yes,
A little
yeah,
cheddar?
Pepper jack.
some pepper jack.
Pepper
I mean,
jack.
it is
All in this
it's a
one
cheese
cheese
festival.
So I spent
tater
all
dish?
day grilling and making sure they were nice and hot. They're not. They're a little not as hot
What?
as I would like.
They're
them to be,
perfect.
I'm
They're
sure.
perfect. Danny,
But
they're
everything
perfect.
will be fantastic. And
And
I
then
hope to
tomorrow,
see
you'll be
everybody. I will
slinging
doing
you'll
this
be slinging
exact
dogs,
thing tomorrow.
all this fun stuff.
And the 27th, I will be doing my tacos from the hot dog cart.
Not chili.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Grady, I can make you some chili specifically.
Would you make
If
just
that's
just
what you
one
want,
just one little bowl?
I will do anything for you, brother.
Thanks, Danny.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So enjoy. I'm sure it'll go good with the wine. We'll see everybody that is able to this weekend. And for an awesome barrel tasting, Brad's been working really hard on it.
Yep.
As has Anna. As has Grady.
And JJ, even poor JJ.
And JJ. I don't know.
Even poor
We'll see
JJ.
about that. Anyway,
Thank you.
and me. So we've been working hard for you guys, and hope to see you this weekend.
It'll be
and
fun.
next weekend.
I can't wait.
Be some good times.
I hope so.
I think so too.
Okay.
Drink some wine, have some snacks, have
Peace
a
out,
Freddy.
homie. Thanks. Thank you so much.
All right, so there we go.
Yay.
There's Mr. Danny serving us up some great vittles. Everything's looking really nice.
Totally beautiful.
I love all the vegetables that Grady's got over there.
Well, it's so funny. All the veggies seem to miraculously disappear from my sausages.
Mm.
So odd. Don't know why that happens. It's so weird.
We'll talk about the messenger
All
a
right,
little
let's
bit.
talk about the messenger first. I'm not
Oh,
going
you
to
want to do it?
first.
Oh, you
I
want to do
don't.
it?
Well, I don't want to cloud my perceptions because my perceptions are often cloudy. Unfortunately.
All right, here comes the messenger.
So this is the 2018.
2018
This
messenger.
is Alexander Valley, correct? Because the last three have been Dry Creek.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Come on, Thirsty.
Last three have been Dry Creek. And now, No. This is Alexander Valley.
This is
the 18.
Alexander Valley. We're back to the Alexander
So
Valley.
15, 16, 17, all Dry Creek,
No.
right? 14,
There we go.
15, 16,
Mm-hmm.
17.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You tell me.
So that's four. That's four Dry Creeks, and now back to Alexander Valley.
That sounds about right.
Nice. Numbers very confusing.
They're
They're very hard. They're very hard.
those Sumerians and their tricky numbers.
You know what? You know, if it was clay and you're just
If-
putting a number into clay, I could probably
If
do that.
only you could be on the 10 base system, God, you would be just fine.
It's the 20 thing that confuses me. 21. Okay. All right.
Mm.
Am I correct? There's a dustiness to the nose here. There's that dusty cherry going on, running from black to new, maybe.
One more time. What did you just say?
So you've got
What
a little,
on earth did you just say?
so you got a little dusty
How am
cherry
I
on there.
supposed to try to decipher what that was?
And then you've
What
got
does
new
gone
cherry?
from black to new mean? What does that? What
Well,
does that
because
mean?
a black cherry is darker and more intense, and a new cherry is like fresh and bright and exciting.
Let me talk about it for a minute. Then
Okay.
hang on a minute.
Perfect.
All right. Good God, Gertie.
Grady. But Gertie's close enough.
There's a beautiful bright cherry.
I'm waiting for the smack. I'm just waiting for the smack.
Bright cherries running through.
Okay, yeah.
There's some black cherry running in there. Some nice violets as well.
Let's run it again.
Maybe a little bit of plum.
Mm-hmm.
That's running all through the nose.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's all very tight, though.
Yeah.
Well, this has only been in the barrel for 2.5 years. It's got 6 more months to go.
Yeah.
All of my cabs need that. Then they get a full year of bottle aging.
Sure.
So to me, of course, it's going to be tight, but it's okay. You got to rely on me to make sure I know where those other flavors are going.
Yes, and you do.
Wonderful notes. Beautiful caramel and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe from the barrel, you're a little bit of coffee, caramel, vanilla coffee running up on top.
But they're all very compressed. Where as it ages, all that will start to elongate. All those things will have a nice definite.
Everything is really up front on the nose, and it's really up front on the palate, and then everything is really compressed. You are actually, there was a great description.
Damn, I hit one.
You did. Blind squirrel gets a nut.
Every so often.
No, they are compressed.
So often.
So all those beautiful flavors that we know are going to elongate later are all very compressed right now, and very exquisite. Definitely to me, again, like all of my cabs, when I smell them and taste them, I believe that those are very northern Sonoma County Cabernets, and I don't think this one's missing anything of that. But very nice to have it. This vineyard is about a half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile as the crow flies from where the other one was to here. But they're showing very similar qualities.
Very similar. And boy, it's smelling and tasting wonderful, yet knowing that it has places to go, which is kind of exciting. Oh, man. Oh, Brad.
Oh,
I'm really liking that.
Actually,
little compare and contrast.
Yeah, a little compare and contrast.
This will help me because I need that help.
Where is it going to go? So this is the 2016 Messenger, our current release right now. So the 2016 Messenger.
Would we like to show the 16 to our peanut gallery?
Sure, we can have anything they want.
That's what I was thinking.
Sounds good. So the 16 Messenger now was bottled. 16, 17, 19 was bottled in 2019, and it's gotten its year in the bottle.
Oh, yes. It's a whole different animal.
How so?
Just on the nose, there's more of that incredible aromatic, that richness that comes up on the nose. Where this one, it has that younger kind of characteristic, right? Where this one has a little more time.
It actually smells almost identically. These two wines are very identical in style, but this one isn't expressing everything.
Right.
And this one got multiple layers of everything.
Right, because there's a deepness and a richness that you get on this that this guy just isn't quite there yet.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
So, oh my God. All right. It's not a different animal. It's the exact same animal. This one is this is a youngster, animal, and then this one is older. So if you were tasting me and said this is a different animal, I would think, oh, that's a completely different style of wine.
Right.
This is the exact same style of wine. That is, we have different timelines on where the wine is expressing itself.
So instead of saying different animal, I should have said more mature animal, because this one is more mature.
This is more expressive. Let's just talk about the wine.
Right.
The wine is more expressive. So this one is younger and tighter.
Right.
This one's a little more, or a lot more expressive because it's had a lot more time to get there. And so here's where it's not. They're identical. This one just hasn't blossomed yet. So this is a tight rosebud.
This is a tight rosebud, and this is a fully bloomed.
Yeah, and so you were trying to say the right thing, but you gotta say the right thing.
Bad nomenclature.
Yeah,
and I'm so sorry, guys.
Nomenclature's off.
So tight bud, opened rose.
Yes, because I can absolutely Smell
There's
everything
there's
that's in here.
there's
a full through line.
There's a through line. That
This one happens to be
right. That you know the through line is there, but it's all tightened up.
Yep.
Where this one is opened and more accessible.
Yep.
I think.
Why don't we start eating, Grade?
Let's eat. Let's have some yummy stuff.
All right. We got some fancy new cheesy potato action. Oh,
Danny put a whole passel of cheeses in here this year.
Very nice. Holy mackerel. I can taste the cayenne in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people are going to ask me which is going to be the pairing. I have no idea.
Well,
so
it is totally classic cheesy potatoes.
Oh.
Nobody does cheesy potatoes like Brad and Danny do. That is the truth.
See if I can get in here.
Which one did you try for? Oh, that bad dog. Okay. Very good. We'll go this direction.
All right, you go with the brat.
All right.
I have Italian sausage.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We never thought too much about a Italian sausage or a brat pairing.
But I'll tell you what. Now I am. Because, wow.
What do you think?
Now, I've tried it with the Maid, the 16.
Okay.
And super delightful. The flavors meld. They play together so nicely. So let's try it with this younger guy and see where it goes.
Thanks, Danny. Everything's really good. Appreciate that.
Danny crushing it. But of course, he's running a hot dog cart tomorrow. So, you know it's going to be pretty amazing. What's interesting is the younger one, the one we're going to be pairing tomorrow with the brats, really elevates the brat. Really takes it to that next level. With this older one, the flavors are very simpatico. They play together very nicely.
Okay. I'm going to say it's not a great pairing. I'm going to say that I would. You said that the brat did what to the younger one?
So the younger one, it really brought up the brat. It brought up the brat flavors. It really made it exciting and it danced on the palate.
I was thinking of something maybe a little simpler. Okay. I was saying that these wines might be a little too complex with all these big flavors. So I was thinking that maybe we would go to the Zinfandel or something along those lines to kind of handle the mustard and the ketchup, and then all the broth. But let me see. Let me get in there. Let me dig it out.
Get in there. Give it that whirl.
All right, I see what you're saying. The younger wine is less complex.
Yes,
and then you add too many flavors going on here.
There's lots of stuff
for the older, more complex wine. So, and honestly, anybody that's doing brats and drinking my 16 cab, more power to you. Not a great pairing, but drink it all up, please. So this brighter, younger, fruitier one stands up to all the crazy flavors that are going on.
And there's a lot of crazy flavors going on.
I was just going to go ahead and say, because I like to be honest with folks, is that I don't believe that either of these two wines, maybe the Malbec, I was going to go back to the Malbec, because it's a brighter, fruitier wine, can stand up to these flavors. But I was thinking that kind of crazy Zinfandel, which Zinfandel is a great backyard barbecue wine in general.
Especially yours, because you've got the blend of the Russian River. You've got the Dry Creek. There's a lot of happening going on there.
All right, I'm going to go back to the Malbec real quick.
Okay, try the Malbec.
There's no reason why. There's no reason. These are just... No one's going to be like, oh, everything's awful. But this is not...
No, you're not going to say awful. Not in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, nice, crunchy. All right, you went to the Italian.
I'm afraid Italian. Super crunchy, super delicious. Maybe it's because of all the vegetables you got on there that's changing your palate is all screwed up because of all the weird vegetables, making things weird. And thank you, sir. Thank you. I got 3 thumbs up from the audience. It's all the awful vegetables that's ruining everything. I'm pretty sure. That does go really good with the 16, though. Wow, that spicy Italian kind of really brightens everything up in a lot of fun ways. Oh, that's exciting.
All right. Well, somebody's poached our 16 messenger, so I can't go back to it. Oh, there it is over there. Perfect. Thank you,
sir.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'll try one more.
Try one more.
But I really wasn't planning on making any of these paired.
No. But I think we was pleasantly surprised and happy. He's a tough nut to crack, this Brad. Oh, we have some crackheads trying to get in. Sorry. Closed. Good to see you, though. I'm pretty sure I turned it. Oh, biscuits, I did.
Just hold it up in front of them. It'll be fine.
That'll work. That's what happens when you're in Geyserville. Anything can happen. Anything. Anything can happen.
You want to run around outside and let them know that they're, that we're reservation only. Yeah, it's okay. We're reservation only. We don't take randos at 6 o'clock.
Oh, come on. I could just see how much fun that would be.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not
all
one
right.
little bit. So should we open a Zin? Because I think Zin would be delightful.
No.
No?
No. Yes. All right, fine. Open a Zin.
Fine.
We're
getting applause from the gallery. Yay!
All right. Zin vanilla, much better pairing. Mustards, ketchups, onions, those sharp onions, sauteed onions.
Yep.
All those fantastic peppers or those fun vegetables.
Yes.
Hey, I taught you how to open that up.
You did.
And don't do it that way. I won't do it that way. What is wrong with you? Holy mackerel. Seriously, dude. What is it your thumb? You can't open it properly?
It still hurts a little bit.
Wow, that's just way too much information. What is wrong with you? All right.
I would blame it on Hades if I could.
All right, so we're going to go back into a real pairing, which this probably will be.
Fine.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
You have all those wonderful, lively notes.
17.
Zinfandel, always bright and fruity. Maybe even those darker notes along with it. Just absolutely fantastic. Going to go good with... Oh, why are you doing cheese?
I wanted to clean my palate. I didn't want to just jump right back into the brat and be on the wrong page again.
All right, let's see if the Italians can handle it to the Zinfandel.
The I to the Z. 10 to the Zinfandel. Let's see. Oh my God. Who cooked that? That is amazing, Danny.
Actually, I think it's all those fine peppers in there that are really bringing things together.
Not on mine. And again, as much as it kills me to admit it, you were completely right.
Yeah.
The Zinfandel really elevates
that's a pairing.
Both to a whole different level.
I'll eat my hot dog, I'll drink my wine, I'll be fine.
And it was fine. It was totally delicious.
But all right,
when you're talking about elevating, when you're talking about moving things up in the world, like the Jeffersons, the Zinfandel totally does it.
For me, the brat just needs beer.
Yeah.
I'm not even
It's good.
gonna. I'm not
It's
even
totally
gonna try.
fine.
I'm not even gonna try. The brat just needs beer.
Yeah.
The Italian sausage, obviously, the Italian sausage and a red sausage are complementary flavors.
Totally.
The brat just needs beer.
It does. It's exciting.
Back,
the Zen.
back off. There you go.
Sorry, Fred.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah.
I want to taste one more wine today.
What are you thinking, homie?
We bottled the latest Pinot Noir just a couple of weeks ago.
Is that the 18?
Yeah, and it's really kind of coming around.
I did see you tasting it with Jim in the cave. That looked super fun.
It was fun tasting with Luna. It was definitely, well, it was very tight,
Very
and
tight.
Pointed,
Okay,
and
which
it was definitely in some sort of shock.
again, it's only been a week since you bottled that bad dog.
Well, now it's been 3.
Wow.
And I had one the other night and it was really good. So
That's exciting.
I was thinking we should finish up with that.
Well, let's try it. Let's give it the old college
Let's
try
see
here,
how
homie.
it's doing. Yum, snacks, something like that. All right.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hang on to your hats, kids. This is the new 2018 Pinot Noir.
Where's it from, Grady?
Is it North Coast? Is it North Coast this year?
It is North Coast.
Okay, good.
North Coast meaning that it comes from
I got
all.
two right. For those keeping score at home, Grady got 2 right tonight.
He makes the labels. He should know these things.
You would think. You would think.
So, what does the North Coast mean? Anywhere pretty much north of San Francisco.
Okay.
So this one actually has a little Petaluma Gap.
Ooh, fun.
Has a little Russian River.
Wow.
And it has a little town of Sonoma in there as well.
Nice, dude. Well, that's the thing. You'll go anywhere for great grapes. That's part of the fun. That's why we live here. That's why Brad can get grapes from Paso. He can get them from Mendo. Wherever Brad finds amazing grapes, he makes amazing wine out of them.
Or there was a reason why I wanted to put all these things together because there's technically, for me personally, 4 distinct growing regions within Sonoma County. But this is the 3 majors to me. And so the Russian River with the vibrant strawberries, and that's great.
Yeah.
Petaluma Gap gives me some raspberry.
Okay.
And then Sonoma Carneros is a little richer, more darker black cherry.
Okay.
And by putting all 3 of these together, I think that things have come out pretty nicely.
To put them all together to make the very best.
And I don't think anybody's really driving, but gosh, I think I smell all 3 counties or all 3 parts of the county in here. Oh, man. I take it back. Right now, the Russian River is driving through.
Okay.
It's tasting like Russian River to me.
Like that 16?
Yeah, very much of those.
Okay.
Wonderful dark strawberries. And
right.
All those flavors. But the brightness of the Petaluma Gap, because it gets a little cold down there and they can't quite ripen the fruit completely. And I think it needs just a little something else with it. I think that nice brightness is actually intensifying all the flavors. And this has only been in the bottle now for 4 weeks now. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Already. The nose is still a little closed in. But on the palate, it totally reminds me of that 16 Russian River.
Yeah,
and that was such a stunning Pinot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Russian River is just really driving through. But
wow.
What's nice about it, and I can even tell right now, and those other the other grapes are adding some little notes right in the background. Well, I've known this wine, for 2.5 years now, and I know where it's been and where it's going.
Wow, dude!
But it's just absolutely fantastic. We have 101 cases of this wine.
So this is not going to be released for quite a bit. We're waiting till
probably
summertime,
for.
right?
I would say this is probably going to go in the club.
Nice. May maybe.
No.
No. So then the early September club.
Well, the wine will tell me most likely the September club.
Yeah.
Nice, put the Pinot in for them.
Wow.
But tasting
kids.
absolutely fantastic.
Oh, hang on to your hats, kids. It's just going to get more exciting.
Awesome.
All right. Wow, Brad, thank you for sharing. Because I haven't had it. I haven't had it yet.
You're very welcome. It's been a lot of fun. And, well, anyway, this is a fun wine. Got nothing else to say about it. We'll work on that a little bit later.
Okay. All right.
That wine.
But I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this thing.
Too, and that's where I stopped myself.
He's holding back.
I'll just tell him right now.
Okay, fine. Tell him. Do it.
Nice package. Everything's fantastic.
It looks beautiful.
Sexy.
It is very sexy.
Look at this.
What the hell, dude?
This is a red wine.
What the hell are you doing? That is a red wine. How are you getting into it so easily?
I've been promising to put wines in screw caps. It's better for the wine. It's better for the environment. It's better for everything. And here we are. We're dipping our toe into it. And the Pinot Noir is my first red wine that has a screw cap. I've been doing my whites for 4 years now.
At least 4 years.
In screw caps, absolutely, they should have been in for the entire time. But because of people's perceptions, it is what it is. But I am done with their perceptions, and I am telling you right now, this is exactly the right enclosure for this wine.
Yep.
And it's going to protect it perfectly, and you're never going to tell me that we're going to have cork taint.
You're never going to get a cork wine.
This wine is going to be exactly the way I wanted you to have it. Yes, it is still going to age in the bottle.
Sure.
For two reasons. Number one, these stelvin enclosures are hit with lasers, and they knock out 2 or 3 molecules so that they can transfer oxygen, just like a cork would.
Yeah.
And the other reason is we do fill the bottles with argon.
Sure.
Before we fill them, so there's not a lot of oxygen up here on the top.
But there's a touch, right? There's a tiny little touch.
There's dissolved oxygens in the wine.
Yeah.
The dissolved oxygens undissolved.
Will percolate out.
And you know what they're going to do?
They're going to percolate up to the top.
Oxygen's going to oxidize.
That's what they do.
And it will age perfectly in that screw cap, just as if it was in a cork, with the exception of cork could taint the wine.
That's right. It could give you cork taint, which nobody wants. No one wants TCA in their wines.
No. So there it is. Our first screw cap red. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very excited about it.
It's exciting as all
I've been promising to do it for 10 years, and I'm glad that we finally have got it done, and everybody's having a panic attack.
We are. But here's the cool thing. We're all going to learn together. But I'm excited for where this is coming out right off the gate. It's kind of fun.
Well,
Freddie?
It's had no chance of having any impact. It's with a cork.
See? So it's perfect.
It is coming perfectly out of the gate.
It's perfect.
Even a cork that completely funkified.
That's right. There's nothing happening right there.
It couldn't have funkified my wine.
Could not.
In that.
I've known some pretty funky corks. They could have funkified your wine. That one cork that looked like George Clinton, it totally funked it up.
You never know.
You just never know.
All right. Does anybody else got anything to say? It's been a long day.
It has been a long day, but it's been a good day.
My arm is still hurting. It feels like Thor.
Why is your arm hurting?
It feels like Thor hit me right in the arm.
Oh, with Molgenar. Crack.
Or with one of the Infinity Stones.
Oh, I think it was the hammer.
No.
Hammer time.
Anyway, it's been a big long day. We got a long day tomorrow. So we're heading out. Don't forget, tomorrow is barrel tasting at Mercury. We are completely sold out.
Yep. So don't try to come.
Next Saturday is we got
another barrel tasting,
but a couple spaces left.
We do have a few spaces left.
But the rest of the week we are open, and you can call us up and trying to get some reservations.
You can.
Same thing with Sunday.
Sure.
Sunday we still have some reservations on both days.
On us the phone. Make it happen.
Everybody knows the deals are. The case sale ends now.
Yep, it's done.
For the white wines.
So if you want white wines,
the red wines, buy the futures, get the deal. Buy the futures because they're fantastic.
Sure.
You're going to save the wine anyway, and you know you want to. There's the deal.
There it is. I have Pinot in my glass. Suckers.
I don't have any Pinot in my glass.
No, you do not, because you suck that stuff down, and it's delicious. And it's not even ready to release.
Everybody else is like,
everybody's like, hey, let us have some. No, you don't get any.
Oh, elegance, subtlety, nuance, everything that Grady wanted to be. But ended up,
I got none of it.
Ended up like that.
Glib, over the top, no subtlety, no nuance. Look at my eyebrow. There's no nuance in that.
We should find a razor for that thing.
I've tried plucking and skinning. Nothing seems to work. The eyebrows just do what they want. It's just kind of the thing.
All right, great. Another great show. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you very much.
We sure appreciate everything.
Peace out, you crazy
hopefully
kids.
We'll see most of you this weekend.
We
if
will.
we can't,
we'll see you the weekend after. If we can't see you then, we'll see you the weekend after that.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We're here. It's all happening, kids.